From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the nation's sharpest opinion. And unlike other channels, we don't believe in crying and wailing and complaining. We're not that kind of a network. We believe in taking action. All these other networks are saying cry, wail, complain about the fact that you don't have AQI. The AQI you deserve, the AQI you deserve to breathe, the AQI you and your loved ones, your friends and family deserve to breathe. Not this 450, 500 AQI. The other networks say cry, complain. And I say nobody in India, no politician listens to you if you cry and complain. Well, you need to do something. You need to shout. You need to have class action. And that's why I look at what the hashtag is over this. Nota for AQI. I'll tell you at the end of this what Nota for AQI means. This is not about politics. First of all, I'm not a politician. I couldn't care. I couldn't care. Though let me tell you, and let me tell the political parties, for all they say about them being the elected ones, we have a better pulse of what people think today than the political parties, any political party. So this is not about politics. This is about simple thing. You have the right to breathe. At 9 p.m. in the national capital, the air is not invisible. It is thick. It is thick. It burns the throat. It stings the eyes. And it is officially classified as super hazardous to human life. And the politicians say, listen, we're too busy doing better things. We don't care. Effectively, they are saying, go to hell. Delhi's AQI has crossed 400, 450, and even 450 plus, 900 at some politering stations. Schools are shut, hospitals are filling, respiratory wards are overflowing. The political system says we are busy. If you ask too much, we'll make a statement. Ladies and gentlemen, PM 2.5 particles enter deep into the lungs. They trigger asthma, pneumonia. Even in non-smokers, they cause heart attacks, strokes, sudden cardiac deaths. Ask the specialists in the hospitals. They damage brain development in children, lowering their IQ. They increase the chances of dementia, Alzheimer's. The politicians say we don't care. It's not a big deal because people don't vote on AQI. What if people do? I want to tell these politicians. They cause premature births, low birth weight. They cause cognitive decline. A large survey found that 3 out of 4 Delhi NCR households report sore throat, cough, burning eyes, headaches due to pollution. There is a mass sickness going on. A mass sickness. Where are our elected leaders? The nation wants to know. Where are our elected leaders when we need them? They're busy. They've got busier things to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you an idea. What if everyone comes together to teach the politicians a lesson on this issue? What if this happens? Consider this, listen to me even theoretically for once. 3.46 crore Delhi NCR metropolitan cluster population, about 3.5 crore people. Punjab 3.3 crore, Haryana 3.2 crore, Uttar Pradesh 24 crore. Now expand the map. See the map of the country affected by this terrible situation and the total number of people affected. Breathing AQI over 200, 250 on good days, above 400 on bad days. Look at that map. That's 24% of the population of India is breathing very unhealthy air every winter. 24% of the population of India is suffering. This is not a city problem. This is not a Delhi problem. This is a mass national public health disaster. Look at the satellite images. You see the thick brown, red-brown pollution cloud. All of you have phones, find out. Which sits not over Delhi, but the whole of North India every winter. Imagine the number again. 24% of India's population. Now, why is the air so poisonous? 24% of India's population is subjected to this mass affliction because pollution, stubble burning, industrial emissions, construction, road dust, vehicles. The government is just passing the buck. They say, okay, we won't allow BS4 vehicles to enter Delhi. That's rubbish. It won't solve anything. GRAP 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing helps. GRAP is a disguise. It's a cover-up. GRAP is an emergency response plan. It activates after the damage is done. Definitionally and theoretically, it's the, for my strong language, it's the most stupid thing to do. You are saying, after people suffer, we will act. When people suffer more, we'll act. It is the singularly most stupid thing to do. It does not help. Meanwhile, big industries continue, small industries keep polluting, construction resumes, biomass burning resumes, citizens are harassed, and these politicians want to play around with odd even, GRAP 1, GRAP 2, GRAP 3, GRAP 4. Ladies and gentlemen, if you and I do something wrong, we'll be put in jail. If the politicians make 25% of the people of India breathe extremely hazardous air, there is no criminal liability. There is no criminal liability. Politicians fundamentally don't care. So I want to tell you, stop complaining, stop whining, stop doing these, WhatsApp forwards thinking that politicians will listen. Let me tell you, I've dealt with politicians all my life. They don't care. They fundamentally don't care. They fundamentally don't care. So you have to do something to make them wake up. Think about it again. Parliament has debated everything. Renaming schemes, the Vande Mataram issue, whether somebody can disconnect from work, all kinds of things, political statements. But do they care about 24%, 25% of India suffering? No. Because this is not something people vote on. You see, the politicians will come at the end of the day and say, oh, Arnab Goswami is going to talk about it. People will watch it. They'll support him. But when they come to vote, we will give them that subsidy. Poor people will be happy. They'll vote for us. The other people will give them some caste, religion, language formula. We'll divide them. They don't. The politicians truly believe that you don't vote on health. You don't vote on lung capacity. I can tell you 1,000 times that your health will suffer. But the politicians believe they can poison you and still win elections because elections are voted on. People vote on other issues. And that's why they are all complicit. AAP, BJP, Congress. AAP blames stubble burning. BJP blames legacy. Congress blames everybody else. Who rules Punjab? AAP. Haryana and UP are ruled by the BJP. Delhi swings between AAP and BJP. And the result? Nothing. What did the BJP manifesto say? They promised so much. Now they are saying, sorry, but 10 months are not enough to do anything. But they promised in their manifesto something else. They said, and I quote, the BJP is committed to creating a pollution-free Delhi and cleaning up the Yamuna River. We will ensure that Delhi becomes one of the cleanest and greenest cities. See this? Now you ask Rekha Gupta, oh, does she even remember what she said? Does the BJP remember what it promised? No, they are busy. You see, they are big people. They don't have time for all this now. They are in power for the next 5 years. They'll tell you, go away. Talk to us next time. And then if you ask too many questions, we'll give some subsidy. Ladies and gentlemen, don't tell me Rahul Gandhi cares. He's in Germany. The AQI in Berlin is 44. Don't tell me rich people care. Luthra brothers, they went to Phuket. AQI is 48. The rich people don't care. The rich people are in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Phuket, and London. That's where the super rich of India are. They don't care. Now, I come to the hashtag and why I'm telling you all this. You see, viewers, I'm not telling you not to vote. I'm telling you to vote on this. I'm telling you that in the 2024 national elections, Nota got 63 lakh votes only. That's 0.99%, less than 1% of the total vote. If you care for AQI, Start a movement, nota for AQI. You want AQI? You want my vote? You don't want my nota? Give me AQI. That's all you can do. You've got to exercise your power. You've got to make your voice and your vote count where it matters. Politicians won't listen to you. Now, what if 20% of the people affected in 25% of the Indian population voted for clean air? Voted for the right to breathe. It's not a theoretical idea. It's a real idea. Can you circulate this idea? You see, politicians are listening to every word you say when it hurts their interest. Today, if a minister will come and tell you, well, I'm sorry, we tried, nothing happened. Next time, next winter, do they take guarantee for what happens to you and your family in the next 12 months? No. So, viewers, once again, I'm sharing a simple thought with you. You can make this if you want, if you think it's worthy. Make this a national movement, nota for AQI. Can we do it? I'm asking you, can we do it? If you're watching this live or you're watching this on video later or on VOD or digital or any device, ask yourself, is this a worthy movement? Can we take the nota vote in the affected parts of the country to 20%? And no, it's not a city or urban issue, it's an all India issue. Can there be nota for AQI? And if you build a campaign nota for AQI, and if you significantly group yourself in large enough numbers, so we can then present a large enough number of people on the screens of Republic and show through either a digital scheme, which I'll come back with tomorrow, that XYZ number of people have joined the nota for AQI movement, believe me, they will listen. Otherwise, they'll do press conferences in rooms full of taxpayer-paid air purifiers and tell you to breathe the air they think you deserve. I say tonight, you must breathe the air you deserve. Nota for AQI. Nota for AQI. Circulate this. We can make it count. Let's debate.
AQI above 400, most of us gasping for breath, and an endless cycle of political finger-pointing. Delhi's Environment Minister issued an apology. Can't fix it in 8 to 9 months.
मैं एवरेज AQI की बात जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा था, हर महीने हम बेहतर देने में कामयाब हुए। मैं दिल्ली के लोगों से माफ़ी मांगता हूँ, इतना कहना चाहता हूँ। 9-10 महीनों में कोई सरकार आपको पूरा का पूरा pollution को साफ कर सके, ऐसा असंभव है।
This even as Delhi Chief Minister posts this cosmetic act of her government. Dust-controlled mist spray, water spray, ring road washing, wall-to-wall carpeting, and other modern measures. And despite this, Jahangirpuri in North Delhi recently recorded an AQI as high as 498. Areas like Rohini, Wazirpur, Ashok Vihar and Bawana have seen readings topping 490.
को ऐसा सांस लेने में बहुत तकलीफ हो रही है और गला दुख रहा है, बहुत ऐसा अटपटा लग रहा है बहुत ऐसा।
The Aam Aadmi Party in power for years faced criticism for inaction on key fronts like stubble burning and vehicle emissions.
बड़े दुख की बात है कि केंद्र सरकार की तरफ से कोई एफर्ट होते हुए भी नहीं दिख रहा है, जबकि देश की राजधानी जो है उसमें लोग इतना ज़्यादा पोल्यूशन को लेके पीड़ित हैं।
As Aam Aadmi Party points to central government delays, BJP countered with claims of mismanagement during AAP's tenure.
जो दिल्ली के 10 साल राज कर 12 साल राज करने के बाद एक दिन भी विपक्ष के नहीं बैठे और फिर सत्ता के लोभ लालच में चलते पंजाब भाग गए, उसी बीमारी के लिए प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं। बताइए, जिन लोगों ने बीमारी दी है वो ही बीमारी देने वाले लोग ही प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं।
But this isn't about parties, it's about people. Delhiites are the ones suffering, while leaders pass the buck.
Okay, now it's not a theoretical idea. I put a real idea in, right? I've said nota for AQI, nota for AQI. You see, viewers, I'll tell you one thing. These politicians who are here, don't mind Anmol, don't mind Charu. These politicians are very smart people. Suhail, they know that, what can people do? They'll say, okay, we'll crave, but you won't vote on this. You'll meet at someone's house over a coffee, drink, meal. You will complain about it, wear your N95 or maybe you need a N1000 mask today. And then go out and then complain and then buy another air purifier and carry on. It's all right. But it's really bad. I show the map once again. Just have a look at this. Have a look at this, Vimlendu. I got this from your research. Right. See the map of India, the full map. Can we run the map? Producers, come on. No, pull it, run it full frame, man. Let people see horizontally, Pradeep. This is India. Now, wherever you are seeing the crimson, red, pink, deep pink, have a look at this, Charu. This is all bad air. That is UP, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, parts of Rajasthan, and southern tip of Bengal, Kolkata. It's unbreathable. But they're saying it's okay, nothing, no big deal. No big deal. Don't make too much of an issue about it. Right? So I'm saying tonight, nota for AQI. Don't vote for any political party in protest if this is what you get. Sohail is making the opening remark tonight, and then I'm opening it up to all the political parties, please. Sohail, I'd like to welcome, by the way, just 1 minute. I'd like to welcome Vimlendu, very well-known environmental activist. Vimlendu, thank you. Subrashta, suffering citizen of Delhi. We have Charu Pragya of the BJP, Anmol of the AAP, and we'll be joined by Ramesh Sabarwal of the Congress. So, Sohail, can we have nota for AQI?
I don't know about nota, but our politicians, every political party, has let this country down in the most devastating manner. It is not about the rich, it is not about the poor, it is about the children, it is about senior citizens, it is about shaming brand India. You people constantly blamed each other. The BJP used to blame Aam Aadmi Party used to blame the BJP used to blame the Congress. In the process, the citizen has been totally finished. The smothering of the Indian citizen today is complete and comprehensive because there is zero accountability. There is a deficit of accountability and trust. And trust me, I have all the respect for the ladies and the gentlemen on the panel, but India is shamed today because of our unwillingness to accept the realities of terrible pollution that has been afflicting this country and the city of Delhi and now Bombay and other cities for ages. I fail to understand what will it take our politicians to do their goddamn job. The Delhi chief minister, I'm sorry because of the pollution, the Delhi chief minister, in her wisdom and in her infinite intellect, doesn't even know the difference between AQI and IQ. These are the people you have left governance with. These are the people who tell you about temperatures. Oh, if it's a hot spot, then the temperature will be this. These are the kind of people you trust governance with. I'm ashamed because I had a lot of hope when the BJP came to power in Delhi, and you have let the citizen who had hope in governance down. It is not about which party, which politician. I'm amazed how Rekha Gupta, how other chief ministers, how they are letting the prime minister of this country down. You can't talk about brand India when Indians can't breathe. You can't talk about an international playground for investment when people don't want to come. You can't talk about global respect for India's muscular diplomacy when missions in Delhi are sending out messages that please don't come to Delhi. Or if you do come to Delhi, please don't step outdoors. What kind of a country do we want to project? You are letting all the hard work of Narendra Modi down, and I'm amazed
I just want to...
at the appalling gall of these people. they're not accountable.
No, I
The
know that,
family
Sohail. I'm
element,
just saying to my
forget
producers that when you're running graphics on Delhi NCR
Indians
only, it
forget.
looks like a Delhi NCR problem. It's a national problem. Run the right graphics. Otherwise, you're not. This is not looking like an all India issue. The point here is this, Sohail, tonight, right? I'm already getting calls, by the way. I'm already getting calls. Vimlendu, the politicians say, कुछ नहीं कर सकते. We can't reduce AQI in 10 months. BJP says, Charu, it is because of AAP. AAP says it is because of Congress. Congress says it's because of BJP, AAP, BJP, Congress. This is going on, this drama. Charu.
Where are the courts? Where are the courts? Where is the Supreme Court of India? Where are the high courts of the state? Who is going to be accountable? Should the citizen knock at every goddamn door waiting for that door to open and leave and rush fresh air in? Who is accountable in this country?
Can I speak?
If the courts are not accountable, if the politician is not accountable, is Arnab Goswami accountable? Is poor Charu accountable?
Louder.
Is a spokesperson accountable? Who is accountable?
No,
Let's imagine no one is to blame. Let's imagine no one is to blame.
The spokesperson.
What happens to the citizen?
The spokespersons are here.
What happens to senior citizens?
No. Till the Delhi Chief Minister comes and answers, I will have to ask the spokespersons. See, Charu.
Yeah.
Now you are saying, time lagega. They are saying, today the approach is, Vimlendu, everyone on air please, time lagta hai. Everything will happen in time. अब तो सिर्फ 10 महीने हुए हैं. अब it's a legacy problem. It takes time. Why are people so impatient? They say, why are people so stupid that they think that we can solve things that we promised to solve?
In the long run, we are all dead.
We are in power, Charu. Now we will take time. They didn't say when they were asking for a vote that after 1 year we'll tell you to go to hell. Today, basically, the BJP government has told the people of Delhi, people of the country, go to hell.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
go to hell. It's a legacy issue. Go ask Kejriwal.
You're getting it wrong.
No,
Yes, it's a
Vimlendu, I'm coming to you, right?
legacy
Let me get her in. I'm
Yes.
coming to you after that, yeah.
And most respectfully, Arnab, I live in Delhi NCR. So please understand this is coming not just from a place of speaking for Bharatiya Janata Party. I'm speaking for myself. I'm speaking for all the citizens. Yes, it's a legacy problem. Absolutely. Yes, we've only been in power for only 10 months. But have we just sat around doing nothing for 10 months? I will give you a list of things that have been mandated by law.
Don't interrupt now. After. I've come
One second.
No interruptions.
We
don't need to interrupt. Vimlendu, let her complete what she's saying.
And Vimlendu, with due respect to you, I also live here, right? So Delhi's problem is also my personal problem. Now, it takes a lot of time to construct a building, to bring it down, press of a button, within seconds you destroy it. This is what has happened to Delhi. This entire problem, which piled up periodically, year after year, whether it was with unchecked dust, unchecked construction, by making sure that you're not even upping the public transport system, by not looking after the citizens sufficiently. This is why you have got Delhi. And now you think magically at the press of a button and the wave of a wand, everything will be fixed. I am not saying that, and I am telling you why this government is working round the clock to fix it. Governance was never a priority of Aam Aadmi Party. Pollution was a seasonal problem. Pollution became a problem after Diwali. Every single time. And what were they doing even then? They were hiding behind billboards. They were not working to fix the problem. It was all cosmetic. Where a surgery was required, you slapped on a band-aid. Today, 1 minute, let me finish. Anmol, let me finish, and I'm going to tell you certain data. 42,000 potholes fixed in a single year. Why were they not done over the years? Potholes cause dust, they cause more pollution. We already have over 5,500 electric buses more. Another 3,000 more will be added by next year, needed for Delhi. Why didn't you work on that? Today, smog guns are mandated by law. You started a campaign talking about a smog tower today and a smog gun tomorrow and then disappearing.
When you say,
no, all of this counts.
When you say, Charu, allow me, please. When you say that 1 year is not enough to do anything, and nothing meaningful can be done for the citizen in 10 months, allow me, then you are saying, basically you're saying you are running Delhi you are driving the government of Delhi with a learner's license. You are saying, I'm learning how to govern. I've got a learner's license, and I am saying, why should I breathe toxic air for your learning curve? Point number one. Point number two, please don't fool the citizen. You will take, 1 minute. You will take a citizen, right, who's plastering his walls and say, you citizen, you are plastering your wall, you polluter, I will put you in jail. You'll take a person driving a BS5 car and say, you citizen, driving a BS5 car, go take an auto rickshaw, you criminal, I'll put you in jail. But you go to the periphery of the National Capital Region, and I swear you look at the buildings being constructed, you look at the sand, you look at the pilferage, you look at the pollution, you don't have the guts. You don't have the guts to put the big builders in jail. You are going after the citizen, and grab 1, grab 3 are meaningless. This thing, tell me one thing, Charu, which is the one move which takes 1 year to implement? You are saying 1 year is not enough. Tell me, what is it that you will do today which will come into effect next winter? Or if you don't have a plan, then tell me, even today or now, in the December of 2025, we don't have a plan for the December of 2026.
No, we absolutely do, Arnab. And then,
but you'll make a political issue. No. You'll make a political issue about Diwali crackers. See, you're looking for politics, Charu, and I've seen through it. I've understood it. You are saying that you didn't inherit pollution yesterday. You inherited authority. You failed to use it.
An entire plan.
You failed to use it. Everything. Indigo. You failed to stop monopoly. You have allowed a monopoly. You have allowed a monopoly for Indigo. Is this government for Indigo and Air India alone? Is it for the citizen? The big corporates, Sohail, listen, the big corporates can get their job done. The average citizen is told, we can't do anything. Breathe.
Arnab, I want to ask you one question. No. How can Jamshedpur, which is privately run, Jamnagar, which is privately run, Vijayanagar, the JSW township, which is privately run or privately managed, how are they doing it? I totally agree with Charu. Yes, Charu, you have come in recently, okay, 10 months into governance. But tell me, Charu, is this the response that a citizen of Delhi or NCR deserves? Do you actually deserve a chief minister who says the things she does? There is no background of science. There is no scientific temper. There is just an assurance.
No, this is, people are dying. And let me tell you, before you make it an issue, 1 minute, before you make it an issue, Sohail, let me tell you, these people, this a great party called Aam Aadmi Party, which sometimes, I believe that I had the unfortunate role in promoting when they were India Against Corruption, and I supported Anna Hazare. Unfortunately, I am party to the crime. This great party is today giving, before you talk about Delhi, Amritsar, 423 AQI. Jalandhar, it's in Punjab. Jalandhar is in Punjab, 411 AQI. And it's not only Punjab. I am even talking about Uttar Pradesh. Khairabad, 536 AQI. Allahabad, 420 AQI. No, 1 minute. I am talking, 1 minute, please let me complete. Neemuch, Madhya Pradesh, 533 AQI, BJP. It's not BJP, Congress, aap, ye sab aise.
Can I respond?
What is there to, you respond to my point. You are an accused here on my show.
Arnab ji,
you're not an accuser.
The BJP spokesperson and Sohail Sethji, they said that they came in power just 10 months back. And
I didn't say that. She said that.
Yes.
Don't miss.
So everyone on, what are you doing, directors? You put these DV graphics, you're not showing the people on air, you're not showing the visuals. Don't get me angry, directors. 1 minute.
Charuji
you can take the point. I'm talking about
Charuji blamed Aam Aadmi Party for rising pollution. Here's the report. India is the third most polluted country in the world. 42 out of the top 50 cities in the world which are polluted are in India. Here's another study of WHO. 39 out of the 50 most polluted cities in the world are in India. And here's the Honorable Supreme Court, which said that pollution is a pan-India issue. BJP.
You are the
BJP is in
party that
power.
caused and invented pollution. You invented your party.
You interrupt when BJP was.
No, but I want to tell you,
You interrupt.
your party, one of the first decisions you took when you ever came to power was to allow polluting industries to continue. I went on air on Times Now. I said this party, the first decision is not for the people. It is for the businesses. They want to allow polluting businesses to run in Delhi. They don't care. Yeah, this is their idea of pro-business. You have interrupted the lives of the people of Delhi.
you interrupt
are
BJP
responsible for the smoke and pollution of Delhi. I am interrupting everyone. I am interrupting all of you. I don't believe any of you. I don't believe any of you.
Let me make opening.
None of you are trustworthy.
Arnab ji, the fact is that they are in power in center for the last 12 years. They are ruling 22 states.
Okay, fine.
Still,
I will
look
tell
here,
you
no,
what we
look
are
here.
doing in
Hello,
the
look.
center, no?
look outside the studio. Earlier they
Anmol,
used
I'll
to
tell you
blame-
what we are
earlier
doing.
they used to
We
blame-
actually
I didn't
have
interrupt
a
you. I didn't interrupt you.
BJP
Now I will not let you speak. Now I will.
Oh,
not
there, it's open fight now. It's open season. Keep them on
They
it.
used to blame farmers of Punjab
You
for stubble burning.
you don't
Now
want to know what the
CAQM,
government is
their
doing.
own agency, central agency said
No,
that
you
state
take
is
joy
on
in every time anything goes
stubble
wrong in
burning
India. You're one
revolution.
of those people.
Their own agency, their own minister in Rajya Sabha said that stubble burning incidents have reduced by more than 95%. Today there is no stubble burning incident in Punjab.
No.
Who will you
Oh,
blame?
really?
Who will you blame? Here's your affidavit which you filed before the Honorable Supreme Court. It says that dust pollution,
3,284
dust and
just
vehicular
this
pollution
November.
are the main
Compare
sources
it to
of pollution
barely
in Delhi.
200 in
What have you
Haryana.
done since last
I will
1 year?
tell you. No, if
What
you
have
start
you done for
screaming
10
and
months?
shouting,
What
I
have you
will
done
tell
in
you, I
Punjab?
am engaged.
What have you done in Punjab? What are you doing in Punjab?
What have you
What are
done?
you doing
They
in
have done
Punjab?
nothing.
What are you
And
doing
you
in
are giving
Punjab?
them cover
Address
fire?
the people of
Why are you
Punjab.
not asking them?
Address the people
Why
of
are you not
Punjab.
asking them?
Address the people
Why
of
are you not asking them that what have they done in last 12 years?
You always shout like this. Address the people of
Just
Punjab.
because you are giving them cover fire.
Address the people of
If you have
Punjab.
guts, ask them. पूछो 12 साल क्या किया इन्होंने?
address the people of
आया
Punjab.
राज्यों में सरकार।
Address the people of
12
Punjab.
साल से केंद्र में।
Address the people
क्या
of
किया
Punjab.
इन्होंने?
What is the AQI in
भारतीय जनता
Jalandhar?
पार्टी ने
What
क्या
is the
किया?
AQI in Jalandhar right now? What is the AQI? Have you the entire Aam Aadmi Party is responsible. The Aam Aadmi Party is the party which has aggravated pollution across large parts of North India.
The environment minister is lying in Rajya Sabha saying that AQI has not crossed 450.
Anmol,
The chief minister of Delhi doesn't know the difference between
He's not going to
AQI
make
and
you less
temperature.
accountable
The
for
chief
what you
minister
have
of
done.
Delhi says water sprinkling is the only
One, just
solution.
now, Charu, listen to me. Charu, listen to me. Charu, listen to me now.
ऐसे पर्यावरण मंत्री
Keep
से क्या
quiet.
उम्मीद करें?
Keep
The
quiet.
Prime Minister has not spoken a word on rising
Keep
pollution.
quiet and let me speak.
He's on
Charu
the side for
Pragya, you know, let's stop pretending.
आप लोग कुछ करना है।
I want to talk about the country.
Fire दे रहे हैं।
People are
सवाल
dying.
पूछिए इनसे।
People are dying.
12 साल से केंद्र में 22 राज्यों में सरकार, मुख्यमंत्री को ये नहीं पता कि AQI और
पंजाब में
temperature
किसकी
फर्क क्या
सरकार है?
ये
पंजाब में
करेंगे
किसकी
pollution
सरकार
दूर।
है?
ये करेंगे पोल्यूशन दूर।
आप तो-
मेरा प्रमाण।
You are a liquor party. You are a liquor party.
reduced pollution, stubble burning by more than 95%. ये रहा, पढ़ के सुनाइए जरा। CAQM chief has said that. Here's the Rajya Sabha member of Parliament of Bharatiya Janata Party which said that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
95%
people are dying. People are dying.
People are dying and you
People are
doing
dying.
politics.
People are dying. People are dying and they are arguing. People are dying. People are dying and they are arguing.
Asking for accountability.
You're going to have a heart attack, man. You're going to have a heart attack. You're going to have a heart attack on my program. I don't want to be responsible for your health. Stop shouting. Stop shouting. Stop shouting. Stop shouting. Stop shouting. You don't blame me. And one death every 30 minutes. One person dies every
What have they done?
One person dies every
क्या किया इन्होंने? इनसे पूछिए क्या किया इन्होंने 12 साल
one
में?
person dies. 1 minute, please, both of you.
12 साल में क्या
One
किया?
person
जवाब
dies.
पूछिए इनसे।
Vimlendu, 1 minute.
The
Vimlendu.
Prime Minister has not spoken a
Keep
word
quiet.
on this issue.
One person
And you
dies.
want me to keep quiet?
One person
People
dies.
are dying.
Arnab,
ICUs are filled with patients.
Can I
Children are suffering.
can I request for
Elders
your
are facing
word?
asthma problem.
What's
Can
the
I get
AQI in
your
Punjab?
Emergency situation. It's a
You're a
national
hypocrite.
health
Is this what
emergency.
we have come to?
And our
You're
Prime
an
Minister
industrial
is
level
silent.
hypocrite. You're an
Our
industrial.
Prime Minister is silent.
You are an industrial level
on
hypocrite.
BJP.
Shame on you.
Shame on BJP.
Now the question is,
And
viewers.
You are supporting them.
I'm opening up lines. Vimlendu, listen, they're going to make this story up that we can't do anything, and they're going to. No, 1 minute. No, I don't believe you. No, I'll come. Vimlendu. I just, viewers, remember this. These political parties. I tell you again, I'm telling you again, they don't give a damn for you or for your family, but they will come to you for your vote. The only option you have...
stupid to give it to them.
No, only option you have is have a thing. All of you, all people make placards saying Nota for AQI. Make this a movement. I'll back you up.
It won't happen.
What won't happen?
It won't happen.
What won't happen?
I'll tell you.
You keep quiet. You keep
I said this on your program at the beginning.
is in power for the
I
second
said
time
this
here.
at the
AQI
beginning
is more than
that
700
Anmol
outside
and
your
Charu
studio.
will get into a
इनसे
tutu
सवाल
meme,
पूछिए ना।
and that's
Vimlendo,
इनसे सवाल पूछिए।
Vimlendo, 1 minute. Charu, 1 minute. Vimlendo is on air right now, producers. It's Vimlendo on air. Stop shouting.
हर जगह.
Thank-
They are ruling for the last 50 years,
Vimlendo,
20 years.
Vimlendo.
What have they done? Nothing.
I'm just so sick and tired of this.
You are sick and tired.
I am
sitting in
fed
Noida.
up. I am
AQI
fed up.
is more than 800.
I am fed up of. I am fed up.
You are fed up with
I am
BJP.
fed up.
You are fed up with BJP.
I am fed up of all of you. All of you are the same. None of you are better than the other. 1 minute, BJP, please listen to me. Even to the BJP, I don't trust you. I don't believe you. I know that there will be unborn children. I know there will be premature births. I know that brain damage will happen. I know that the elderly will be affected. I know today we cannot tell our elders to go out of the home for a walk. And these political parties.
Shutting schools. You're shutting down schools. You're forcing children to stay indoors because you can't manage a goddamn problem. And okay, Anmol and Charu, they have their views. I'm asking you simply, both of you, you're a bright, intelligent, responsible. Where does the citizen go?
Where do the elderly go? Where do the elderly
You,
go?
Charu, are saying something. Anmol is replying to you. In the middle, the citizen is getting screwed.
No. Where
when
is the,
whales fight,
where
shrimps
is the
are eaten.
Environment
We are the
Minister of
shrimps.
India?
Yes, I'm coming to
Where
that.
is the Environment Minister of India?
Once the banshee
Where is
stops
the chief-
approaching, I will talk.
No. Where is the
He's like
Environment
Mr.
Minister of
India.
India?
Can I speak now?
Where
You
is
know,
the Environment
I don't even
Minister
think
of
he
India?
exists.
Environment Minister is lying, standing in Rajya Sabha saying that AQI has not crossed 450. Today, I have a video. Outside his residence, AQI is more than 1,000. That's the reality. Right to clean air.
Anmol, is that your preserve to go out?
Yeah, it's a fundamental right of people in Punjab as well. For God's sake. And you've compromised their
You
lives.
forget 22 states.
You've compromised their lives. There is no urgency in Punjab.
AQI in Punjab is 100 today. AQI in Punjab is 100 today.
Really?
What?
You know,
Where-
Arnab, we have created
What
competitive,
One second.
irresponsible.
Anna,
I
before
want
we go
Vimlendo
on to
to
the
come in.
others,
I
I
want-
need to
I want
answer to
Vimlendo-
Anmol.
No.
And I'm going to tell you what the center is doing because everybody is pointing fingers at the center.
Anmol,
No, Anmol, no. No, Anmol.
Anmol.
No, Anmol, no heckling.
God's sake,
No heckling.
stop shouting. Stop shouting
no
like that.
heckling.
Please be quiet. Anmol, stop shouting, man.
Getting caught.
पानी
And
पियो।
despite
और
that,
सबके इंतजार
despite
करो, पानी
that,
पियो।
ये पानी उन्हें पिलाई है जिनकी जान जा रही है। जिनकी
अब
जान जा रही
चिल्लाना
है ना,
बंद करो।
एयर पोल्यूशन से उन्हें पिलाई है
Can I
पानी।
speak, on air, the
please?
others
Can I-
off
can
for
I-
a
no,
while?
I understand. Anmol, do not derail the debate.
I'm
Please
not
let me
derailing.
speak.
I'm exposing your hypocrisy.
Okay, I'm not putting
I'm
a...
exposing you.
Okay, just be quiet for a while.
Because you are the
Charu,
ones who
hold
are
it.
fooling
I'll
people
come back to you. I'll come back to you because this is going on. The others are not involved. I'm getting Vimlendo. Vimlendo, what can be done? What can be done, Vimlendo? What can be done?
He can be
Okay, so
You are fixing narrative, not reducing pollution.
I'll come to you after you both. Vimlendo, full frame, please. Can anything be done, Vimlendo? Get them out for a while. Vimlendo, can anything be done? Please, Vimlendo.
absolutely, it could be done once we accept that there's a problem and there's a failure by these same political parties. Aam Aadmi Party, Congress, BJP, all of them have not really dealt with this issue. The reality is that before 2022, Congress was in power in Punjab and there was stubble burning and air quality issues. Before 2022, Aam Aadmi Party thought that all the problem of Delhi was because of stubble burning there. Now they're not in power here and there. But anyway, the reality is that your studio is in Noida and the AQI of Delhi, if it is say 400 and 500, AQI of Noida is also the same. And therefore, let's not just disproportionately only blame Delhi or Delhi's pollution. Reality is that 60 to 80% of India's air is actually poor, very poor, severe plus. As in, I just heard that Suhail perhaps is in Goa. You have 200 plus AQI.
I'm not in Goa. I'm
well.
in Bombay. I'm in Bombay. Let's get the facts right.
And imagine the coastal advantage and other things that are there, and still imagine so-called cleaner spaces also have very poor air quality, and we don't see anything that's actually done by any political class at all. Reality is that statistics, irrespective of who has to be blamed, we need to move forward and do something about it at the end of the day. If Lancet tells us that 1.5 million people die each year because of air pollution, if all the scientists of our world tell us that every third child actually that's born in Delhi NCR has a stunted lung growth, why are we even giving? By the way, Arnab, next time don't call any political party representative if we really want to genuinely talk about it, because they really want to show that they have done enough. If they would have done enough, you would not be breathing 485 AQI, which is the government monitor, which anyway doesn't work.
And therefore, can they do something to bring it down in a short term?
Sorry?
Can they, if they all agree?
Absolutely. And I think Parliament last week, they haven't found time to even talk about air quality at all, which is the biggest issue that India is facing.
People are dying. They won't have the throat to sing Vande Mataram. You're not talking about Vande Mataram.
Absolutely.
People are dying. They're losing their voices.
And the low-hanging
Look at the priorities.
Absolutely. And therefore, put adequate budget in this thing. Don't talk only disproportionately about Delhi. It's a pan-India issue that we have to, for heaven's sake, think about it. And as you rightly said, where's the Environment Minister of India, or for that matter, the Prime Minister's office should actually really lead this. I think that the only way the Prime Minister can perhaps get Nobel Peace Prize is when he's able to solve this.
Let me tell you how it will happen. May I take a minute? Arnab, let me tell you how it will happen. And this is the only way it will happen. The Prime Minister has to crack down on his cabinet minister. He has to call all the CMs and say 3 things. Number 1, we will cut federal funding if you don't take steps to improve air quality. Number 2, the cabinet minister for environment must be rapped severely on the knuckles. Number 3, if the citizen is at fault, which I'm sure we are, tell us. If you want people to reduce the number of vehicles they use, I don't know, Vimlendu is the expert, if vehicular density and pollution causing is greater, tell people. How much time will be spent on these politicians blaming each other? How much time? What happens to the citizen? What happens to the children? And Vimlendu talked about Goa. Why the hell should I leave my city to go to some other city because you people can't manage the damn environment in that city?
Absolutely right.
Take my taxes. It's your bloody business to manage the environment. It's your business to give me clean air. It's your business to give me potable water. It's your business to give me pothole-free roads. Am I asking for the earth? Am I asking for you to erect a 70-foot statue of mine? No. Asking for basic rights as an Indian citizen, and I'm deeply proud of my country, and I know my country can solve this problem if they have the intent.
But I don't think
to
this
solve
was
the
an
problem.
issue in the Parliament session which just happened. I mean, we are all shouting about it.
Well,
Do
they
the
can do
politicians
it.
care?
That's exactly what
Why
Suhail
can't
is
we have an
talking about.
emergency session?
If we had
Parliament
a
is on. Parliament is on. Have an outcome-based debate in which the Prime Minister is present in the House.
Absolutely.
And they
हजार AQI में प्राइम मिनिस्टर इज सेइंग मौसम का मजा लीजिए आप उनसे उम्मीद करते हैं
one minute.
पर्यावरण मंत्री झूठ बोल रहे हैं मुख्यमंत्री को AQI बोलना नहीं आता प्रधानमंत्री बोलना नहीं चाहते आप इनसे उम्मीद करते हैं प्रदूषण कम करने की
Rashtra is on the debate, ladies and gentlemen. I can only give suggestions. Now stop shouting. Ramesh Sabarwal is on the debate. Before that, Subrashtra. Outcome-based 2-day debate with the Prime Minister present, with clarity that we will have outcomes. Now, I believe public pressure does work. We remember, the people of India and the media forced an emergency session of Parliament after Nirbhaya to make changes to the rape laws. This also needs an emergency response. Subrashtra.
Arnab, let's not forget that the very same city and the very same country has legislated on issues like water, like power, like, gas cylinders, for God's sake, like toilets, for God's sake. We have collectively taken a decision. I'm absolutely with Vimlendu on this. Till the time we do not, as citizens, as politicians, as governments, till the time we do not understand the seriousness of this issue and articulate the seriousness in no uncertain terms, I don't think we can really move forward. This city has shown institutional seriousness. The government should stop hiding behind defensiveness and take citizens into confidence. I don't understand why can't we have political leaders who are in positions of power come out and honestly state what is wrong, accept what can realistically be fixed, tell us in what time frame they are going to do what. You know, interestingly, yesterday I was attending a session by Bimlendu on the very same issue, and he's absolutely right when he points out most of the governance budget in managing this situation goes on sprinkling water. These are all documented, stories.
But the BJP government had at its disposal double engine sarkar, Ramesh Sabharwal. It has everything if it wants to do. Winter is predictable. I know the winter will come in November. But stubble burning, vehicular emissions, industrial pollution, and dust from big construction are the major contributors. They could have prepared early. They could have restricted major construction much earlier. But they did not do any of the above. Or what they did was too late. Now when things go too far, they put GRAP 4. GRAP 4, GRAP 3 is not going to help. It is an action after the damage has been done. Mrs. Sabharwal, Charu Pragya here says, we are doing a lot. We are sincere. You are making it political if you question us. Your response to Charu and to the AAP sitting to your right, which is blaming the BJP.
And now we don't want to politicalize. It's a very serious issue for the concern of the Indians, In Delhi, my birthplace, I never thought in my life that we will breathe like this and our days will be reduced of our life.
It's okay.
It's an emergency in the country, national emergency. Rahul ji has critically said in the parliament. He wanted a debate on that, and he wanted there should be a national action plan unanimously by all the political parties. It's enough. No AAP, no BJP, no Congress. We are Indians first, we are Delhiites first. We have to resolve this issue. There is no balance between construction and the rich areas and the green areas. I'll give you the example. In many debates, I told that in Delhi, the construction has to be banned. I wrote a letter to Sarsa
today. How can you do that?
The construction has to be banned.
How can you do that?
It has to be banned for some time, at least in every street of Delhi. In every street of Delhi, there is a demolition. The people are making unauthorized construction.
Unauthorized is different from banning all construction, sir.
We should ban right now because so much AQI, the dust, demolition in NDMC area. CPWD is doing too much by all government quarters are demolished. Unplanned.
Delhi issue.
That is right. Arnab, we should do it phase-wise. We should see the situation of the country also. We should see the health of the people also. In peace means we
want to stop construction in 25% of India.
And secondly,
say 25% of India, no construction. Is it possible?
No. Slowly. You go slowly, na. In the NDMC area, everywhere, Kidwai Nagar, Sarojini Nagar, Lakshmi Nagar, Naroji Nagar, it's a central vista. So demolition has to be, because we will demolish first, then we'll construct. So there's a dust for that. This is a major reason I'm telling you. Second reason, we must stop the palayan from other states till we find the permanent solution for the people. The people who are coming from other states, they're also dying with us. I'm really telling you, we have to find out a permanent solution for this. Then only the people from other states must settle in Delhi. Otherwise, they should not. Why they are killing themselves? So we have to take some hard steps. The government has to take some. Unanimously, all the political parties should sit together and the government should take the initiative. Rahul ji has taken initiative in the parliament. We should debate on that. You are rightly saying that. There should be a debate with the Prime Minister.
Rahul doesn't stay much in the country, so...
Prime Minister doesn't stay in the country. You are staying or I'm staying now?
No. I don't find anything convincing out here.
Marriages, rallies, demonstrations.
The problem is, I get a feeling that none of you people are serious.
Rallies should be
Bimlendu, does it look like the political party? They are not serious. Sohail, are they serious, Sohail?
1 minute. Arnab, leave Greater Noida and go to Kartavya Path and see the construction that is happening today as we speak. You're talking about restrictions? The restrictions are being violated by government bodies. What are you going to do about that?
Is that true, Charu?
What are you going to do about
Is that
the
true?
vehicular
I also
population?
mentioned here, there's a... No. It's for
Charu,
citizens to follow the rules, not for the government.
Charu, because you're the spokesperson,
Now,
don't
can I
defend the
speak
indefensible.
now? Since in any case, all
I'm telling you,
accountability lies with the
Arnab, why don't you
government,
send your
then
reporter to
let the
Kartavya Path?
BJP spokesperson respond to all your questions. And like I said, the politicians also live here. They are not living elsewhere or breathing some different air. And this country actually launched NCAP, the National Clean Air Mission, and that is working in 130 plus countries. Yes, the problem of pollution
Swimlendu is
exists
speaking. Can't you see that, Pradeep?
Yes, it's everywhere. But this government has
Swimlendu is speaking. Can't you see that, Director?
National Clean Air Program budget of India is 20,000 crores for 6 years. Divide that with for 130 cities. You're spending peanuts. You're spending 25 crores.
Charu and him, yeah.
Your own RTI says that 90% of that 25 crores you haven't even
now,
spent.
This is a deeper,
and 90% of that money
debate about where the budget of the country goes. Do we have like an endless range of money coming in? Is that the case? Or today you're going to say all the money the government has must be spent only on environment
20,000
and
crores
on nothing else,
for the
not on
biggest
education,
killer,
not on
the
healthcare,
biggest
not
health
on defense.
emergency,
That's not
20,000
how it
crores
works,
for 6
Simran.
years.
You know more than that.
Are you seriously think, Charu? 20,000 crores for 6 years for 130 cities, average 25 crore is, you think it's enough? I'm not sure about you, but half the people on this, many people would have their homes and their cars more expensive than that, than the entire India's budget or city's budget.
I don't know. You said what is the Supreme Court doing? I'm told that they have given bail to the Wadhwan brothers in the 57,000 crore Sohail bank fraud case. The Supreme Court also gave a decision allowing some kind of, allow me to on air. Put me on air, let's well be on air. The Supreme Court has given bail. The Supreme Court has given bail, just by the by news, to Kapil and Dheeraj Wadhwan in the 57,000 crore bank fraud case. Sohail says, what have they done on AQI? The Supreme Court, by the way, Sohail, it's not like they're not doing anything. They've also given some kind of immunity to the Sandesara brothers. Some kind of immunity from criminal action for the Sandesara brothers who fled India. The Supreme Court is doing things for some people, but I don't see the Supreme Court in this case acting very proactively on giving instructions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Colonel S.S. Fogat is from Gurugram. Colonel S.S. Fogat from Gurugram is calling tonight. Colonel Fogat.
Good evening. I must admit that pollution in Delhi and NCR has hit us very, very hard. We, the veterans, the little babies, old people, can't even go out for a walk. You see dust flying into the air in every street, every road. And there is no denying the fact that pollution is caused by human activity. We have packed more than 2 crore people in Delhi alone, and see the size of the population in NCR. So we must decongest, depopulate.
It's a nightmare, Colonel. It's a nightmare. Prabhuraj Jogiram from Uti, Tamil Nadu. Prabhuraj, is Uti better?
Arnab. Good evening, Arnab. Namaskar.
Sir.
I strongly support this Nota for AQI.
Nota for AQI, absolutely. Thank you.
Yes, I strongly support it because the ruling parties, whichever party may be, they didn't do anything for the well-being of the people. They simply blame them on whataboutery right now.
I agree with you, Prabhuraj. Only you have better AQI in Uti, I hope. Rajat Bhanot calling in from Panchkula tonight. Rajat.
Hi, Arnab. Good evening. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Quick points, Arnab. After independence, there was only one planned city, Chandigarh, which was made in India. Apart from that, there is no planned city in India. There is unstoppable construction going on in India. Right? And pollution was also in China. You could have taken solutions from China. You didn't.
The Chinese are today, Rajat, the Chinese embassy, I'm told, is it not a shame that they are tweeting every second that they can help India with their experience from Beijing? Subrashtasi, see that? The Chinese are putting before and after images of Beijing. What are you doing, Charu? The government, central government does not seem to take this very seriously.
1 second.
They will say China's a dictatorship.
You should have a ministry on this.
So we can't be like China.
Republic of China to India, which is a democracy.
See, there you are.
Absolutely, that's the wrong comparison to make. And here I am trying to...
You have a ministry for weather. Where the Indian government can't change the weather. Why don't you have a ministry against pollution? Why do you have a ministry which is there to manage the weather and meteorology and all that? Have a ministry to manage pollution. Have a cabinet minister.
The cabinet minister is managing.
Now you even have a BJP president, so maybe you can have a cabinet minister.
What was the first decision of the Delhi cabinet when it was formed, Arnab? It was focused on pollution in Delhi. That has changed. You can no longer say it doesn't matter.
We are all affected.
It matters.
Everyone on.
Yes, we're all affected.
Radhakrishnan from Palakkad.
We have a government which is now
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Mr. Radhakrishnan. Charu, you are facing the heat because of the situation tonight.
Absolutely. And
Good evening, Arnab.
You will be having air purifier in your house. All politicians are having. We should look at
Delhi ministers purchased air purifiers worth 35 lakh and you impose GST on air purifiers.
Mr. Radhakrishnan, you're on the line. Louder. Louder, Mr. Radhakrishnan, speak up, volume up.
Good evening, Arnab, and very good evening. And we are
speak up, they'll keep fighting. You speak up. See, they're not even listening to you. They're not even listening to you, Mr. Radhakrishnan.
Different governments happening, and they blame BJP, they blame AAP, and all this should be stopped. Actually, whatever China is telling, we should adopt it. And I was there in Delhi 1988 to 2006. We never faced like this problem at all.
Sir, anyway, sir, Girish from Jaipur and Arijit from Faridabad, sorry for not taking your calls. Nota for AQI is an idea. I want to put it out. I want you to filter it. We don't need to suffer. We can act. We don't need to complain when we can shout. See you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.
Breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
Powered by Century Ply Club Prime. Raho befikar.
Amity has been ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally, a testimony to Amity's globally benchmarked quality.
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला। मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी, चाहे जो भी हो।
सर, पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता। टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, विद यू लाइक फैमिली, विद यू ऑलवेज।
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ, 8 मिनट में तैयार। क्या टेस्ट है, सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला।
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड में मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
MDH की देगी मिर्च,
देगी मिर्च का तड़का, अंग अंग फड़का।
MDH की देगी मिर्च।
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.